Mr. Harris.
All right. Good morning, board members. I'd like to call the Friday, September 15th, 2023 electronically scheduled board meeting to order. And first thing, there is the notice of public comments permitted. So if you'd like to do that, just type in a message so Ms. Bohannon will be able to see that. And Ms. Bohannon, if you would call the roll, please.
Fred Berry.
Present.
Anthony Harris.
Here.
Still or video.
Tanya Scale Haynes.
Present.
Chris Lee.
Here.
Wendell Naylor. Scotty Porsche.
Here.
Pam Stevens.
Here.
I'm not Lisa. Oh, there's Lisa. No, Tammy. That's who I'm looking for.
Well, I caught Lily, so she let me in.
Shut the door.
Okay. Oh.
Mr. President, we have a quorum.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Bohannon. Next thing we'll go to is the statement of necessity, and Mr. Bryant will ask for you to read that, please.
Sure. This is an electronically scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Board of Funeral Directors and Embalmers, the board, taking place remotely at 10 a.m. Central Time on September 15th, 2023, via video conferencing means pursuant to Tennessee Code Annotated Section 8-44-108, subsection B2. Notice of this meeting was posted on the board and the Department of Commerce and Insurance website as of September 8th, 2023. As there is not a physical quorum present, a statement of necessity will be read into the record and filed with the Tennessee Secretary of State as required by statute. Pursuant to TCA Section 8-44-108, subsection B2, which states, quote, if a physical quorum is not present at the location of a meeting of a governing body, then in order for a quorum of members to participate by electronic or other means of communication, the governing body must make a determination that a necessity exists, end quote. A necessity is determined by matters to be determined by the governing body requiring timely action, a physical quorum not being practical within the time requiring action, and that the participation of a quorum of the members by electronic means is necessary. The determination must include a recitation of the facts and circumstances for which it is based. Therefore, this determination by the board is as follows. Due to the impossibility of having a quorum of members physically present and the immediate need of the Tennessee Board of Funeral Directors and Embalmers, the board, to meet regarding a pending application for an establishment license pursuant to TCA sections 8-8-102 and 2-5-101 subsection A, the board believes a necessity exists that requires this meeting to be held via electronic video conferencing means of communication. The matter to be considered by the board at this meeting requires timely action by the board. The board maintains that safe, open, and transparent public meetings can be conducted by electronic means. Board members are currently unable to attend the meeting in person, and participating by a quorum of the members of the board by electronic or other means of communication is therefore necessary. The purpose of today's meeting is to discuss the meeting agenda, which was previously posted to the department's website, and to make a determination regarding a pending application for an establishment license. Voting will be conducted by a roll call. And to accept that statement of necessity, we need a motion and a roll call vote to adopt.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bryant. We have the statement of necessity. Do I have a motion to accept as presented?
This is Mr. Lee motion.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Lee. Is there a second to the motion?
Mr. Berry, second.
All right, second by Mr. Berry. Ms. Bohannon, I ask that you call the roll call, please.
Fred Berry.
Yes.
Anthony Harris.
Yes.
Tanya Scale Haynes.
Sealed not flavored water.
Yes.
Chris Lee.
Yes.
Wendell Naylor.
Yes.
Scotty Porsche.
Yes.
Pam Stevens.
Yes.
Okay, sounds like that is good. Next thing we have is our agenda presented before you. Hopefully you've had time to look over that. I'll take a motion to accept the agenda as presented.
This is Mr. Lee, motion.
Mr. Barry, second.
All right, motion by Mr. Lee, second by Mr. Berry. Ms. Bohannon, if you'll do the roll call, please.
Fred Berry,
Yes.
Anthony Harris,
Yes.
Tanya Scale Haynes,
Yes.
Chris Lee,
Yes.
Wendell Naylor,
Yes.
Scotty Porsche,
Yes.
Pam Stevens.
Yes.
The agenda passes.
All right, thank you, Ms. Bohannon. Next thing we'll look at is the application for licensure on the establishment of Circle of Life Cremation in Knoxville, Tennessee. I think also Ms. Jennifer Sutherland is with us today. Mr. Gribble, would you like to start this section?
President, before you begin, as was in the previous meeting, I will need to recuse myself.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Berry. If you'll, Ms. Bohannon, let the record reflect that Mr. Berry has recused himself.
Yes.
Mr. President, board members, the application before you today is for Circle of Life Cremation LLC. Jennifer Sutherland is to be the manager of this facility. It's located at 10127 Chapman Highway in Seymour, Tennessee. Its ownership is a limited liability company, which is a Circle of Life Cremation LLC. That's the application before you for consideration today.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Gribble. Ms. Sutherland, would you like to address the board, please?
Well, I'm reappearing before you today in response to your request, and I have considered what the board has said, and I have acted upon what the board has requested. I have complied and gone beyond what the board has requested.
Okay. Thank you, board members. Any questions from anybody that you'd like to ask of Ms. Sutherland?
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you explain, and if you don't mind, that you've gone above and beyond what the board has requested? Could you elaborate on that, please?
Well, my viewing room that I was requested to have, it is here at my location. I'm not going to another funeral home to use their their viewing room. It is here at my location. I have, letter from my leasing company that it is allowed. As far as my location, I will, I have put, it is very well covered from the road. If a deceased were to be transported here for a viewing, no one is going to see what I'm doing, that a deceased is being brought in. And my viewing room absolutely looks just like a viewing room that you would see walking into any funeral home. It is, I'm very happy with it. It is very nice. So that was something, that's what you asked me to do. And I have most definitely done that.
Ms. Sutherland, I'll be the first to say I appreciate your effort in listening to our concern and stepping out with that. I truly do appreciate that effort.
Thank you.
Other questions, board members? All right, if not, we'll open the floor for a motion to approve Circle of Life Cremation LLC, Knoxville, Tennessee, as presented before you. Is there a motion to do so?
Mr. Lee, motion to accept.
Okay. I have a motion by Mr. Lee to accept application Circle of Life Cremation LLC as presented.
I second. Scotty.
All right, I have a second by Mr. Porch. Any further discussion or questions for Ms. Sutherland on this application? If not, Ms. Bohannon, if you would please call the roll.
Anthony Harris,
Yes.
Tanya Scale Haynes,
Yes.
Chris Lee,
Yes.
Wendell Naylor,
Yes.
Scotty Porsche,
Yes.
Pam Stevens.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Bohannon, it does sound as if that passed, correct?
That is correct.
All right, Ms. Sutherland, congratulations. Thank you for your effort. We appreciate that very much. Wish you best of luck with your new location. All right. Any new business that we need to talk about before we go into the public comment? Mr. Gribble, do you have anything?
No, sir, nothing further here.
Okay. There is the public comment period. Ms. Bohannon, did we have anybody mention needing to speak on the agenda item?
No, sir.
Sounds good. If there are no further discussions, I will open the floor for a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Mr. Lee, motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, I have a motion by Mr. Lee, a second. Was that by Ms. Stevens?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And Ms. Bohannon, if you'll please call the roll.
Fred Berry,
Yes.
Anthony Harris,
Yes.
Tanya Scale Haynes,
Yes.
Chris Lee,
Yes.
Wendell Naylor,
Yes.
Scotty Porsche,
Yes.
Pam Stevens.
Yes.
Mr. President, the meeting's been adjourned.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Hold on.